How's it going, everyone? I am Splat2431 here with some more Nintendo news. And here we have an article from this website that says Nintendo is serious about making movies. So, as you know, it was previously stated that Nintendo is working on making some movies based on their franchises. The reason they wanted to do that is because, you know, to get the names of their franchises out. Because obviously, you know, with Nintendo, the big thing about them, their characters, their worlds, that's one of the main features about Nintendo. That you know all their characters. Like, for example, Mario here, invented by Shigeru Miyamoto here. Nintendo's fortunes are fading fast. In order to survive, it's heading to the multiplex. In an interview with Japan's Asahi Shimbun, link in Japanese, published today, May 16, Nintendo President Tatsumi Kimishima revealed the company will enter the movie business. The 66-year-old executive did not give a specific time frame for the release of the company's first film, saying it won't be ready this year, but also won't take 5 years. Okay, won't be ready this year, but also won't take 5 years. So does that literally just mean 2 to 4 years? I'm down with that. I'm down with that. I mean, I'm okay with that. Not a long time to wait at all, especially if they're going to make it good. Okay, let's see, what else do they say? He added that Nintendo will likely produce anime-type content rather than live-action films, and that it will attempt to make as much of the film as possible in-house. A company spokesperson confirmed the company's ambitions to AP. Okay, wait. Okay, so I want to just think about this. Attempt to make as much of the film as possible in-house. In-house. What does that mean? As much as possible in-house. What does that mean? You know what I think? I think what this might mean, I mean, I'm not sure, but I think what this means is that Nintendo wants to make the highest amount of money possible from these films. And also this anime type content, and rather than live action films. Perfect, because you know, Nintendo, like I said, very good franchises, very well known. You all know who Mario is, right? Now, you know about The Legend of Zelda, and you know about Pokemon, you know all these great characters and their franchises and their worlds, and the thing is that they're all very cartoony. They're very cartoonish, oftentimes in a cartoonish setting. Most of them, in fact. Most of them, not all of them, most of them. I'm talking about their first party franchises here, right? Okay, yeah. So when they say anime type content and rather than live action films, that is a huge plus for me. That gets me way more excited than if it were to be live action, because I don't know if you know this, but there was a Mario Brothers film that was live action, and it was not well received at all. There was a Super Mario Brothers live action film, and it was not well received at all. No, it wasn't. And there was also another Mario film too that was animated, but that one only came out in Japan. So, so what can you say about that? I mean, I've never seen either of them. I've never seen either of them. So hey, alright. Nintendo's previous forays into film and TV have come through licensing to third parties. Its animated Pokemon series for TV was produced by the Pokemon Company, jointly owned by Nintendo and the other gaming firms. The live-action Super Mario Bros. Movie, a notorious flop in 1993, was produced by little-known studio Leitmotiv, which obtained full creative control in exchange for granting Nintendo merchandising rights. Full creative control. Full creative control. And little known studio plus full creative control. No wonder, right? No wonder. I mean that's not to say that anyone who isn't popular isn't good. I mean no, not at all. I mean just that you're more likely to not be as good if you're less popular in whatever you're doing. In this case, making films. Yeah, I'm not trying to offend anyone. I'm just saying that's usually the case. And full creative control, yeah, with their own franchises, I don't think that was a good idea. No wonder, really. Okay, and they also mention Pokemon here. Yeah, Pokemon is made by the Pokemon Company. I'm very sure of that. Very sure about that. Don't they? They have so many movies of Pokemon, and there's like so many episodes too, and they're still going. They're still going, and that's really cool. And that's really cool because. And when you watch the Pokemon show, it really feels like Pokemon, right? When you watch it, you really get that Pokemon feeling, and you get to like yeah, you know, like yeah, use flamethrower, use Thundershock, especially in the Pokemon battles. Those are great to watch, and you know, traveling and stuff. You know, all the characters traveling around these places, fighting all these different people. Yeah, I mean, Ash doing all that. Battling with the gym leaders, yes. Okay. Yeah, there's been a lot of Pokemon movies. A lot of episodes too. Way more. While the business model worked for decades, it's widely out of touch with the needs of modern casual gamers. Who would rather play free or cheap smartphone games than pay hundreds of dollars for a living room machine? Ugh. Yeah, that sucks. The company's revenues have sunk as a result. You know, I don't like smartphone games because of that. Really, I mean, just having these games for either for free or like so cheap I don't think it's good. I don't think it's good. Like, because as they're saying here, it's clearly causing people to expect the same for console games, and that's just not happening. I don't want this free to play stuff. Getting more into consoles. I mean, that's so terrible. Can you imagine playing Pokemon and then when your Pokemon faints, it says pay 50p to revive this Pokemon. Like, what the heck? Like, what? That would be so dumb, right? Oh man, I'm saying a lot. Meanwhile, other gaming studios are already turning into filmmakers as a way to earn more money in this unstable, hits-based mobile games industry. Rovio, for example, has struggled to keep video gamers interested in its Angry Birds smartphones, but the first Angry Birds movie, which is it's financed by itself and came out May 12th. Already looks like a success. Oh yeah, I saw ads about that. I saw ads about the Angry Birds movie. I mean, looks interesting, I guess. I'll tell you that much. From what I saw from the ads, it looks interesting. I don't know how they made a movie from that, but I guess I would know if I had seen it, but I haven't. I don't see much movies at all, really. Which places it on par with Pixar's successful Big Hero 6? It will reach US theaters this week. Nintendo's business model is obsolete, but its intellectual property is timeless. Few characters in pop culture are as beloved as Pikachu, Mario, and Zelda. You mean Link, right? You mean Link. His name's Link. Making movies are but one way the company can live on with them. Alright. Oh, and looks okay, so that's not part of that. Okay. So yeah, pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. I mean, Nintendo making movies about its first party franchises. I really like that idea. I really like that idea. And I especially like the idea that it's animated. It should be animated because honestly, that's what most of Nintendo's franchises are based upon. They're based upon having this cartoony art style, these cartoony worlds. It's not really meant to be real, is it? So animated just works better, I feel. I don't know. I guess you could have live action in some of their franchises. I mean, I guess you could do. I guess you could do Metroid live action. I guess that's something. Or maybe Legend of Zelda. I don't know. I mean, hey, but most of them animated for sure, definitely. But anime style, isn't that like that's like a very specific type of animation, I think. But anyway, so thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like because it helps out the channel a lot, and be sure to subscribe for some more Nintendo news. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.